Okay. June the 19th, I believe. It's Friday. And we are going to begin filming the shaft. And this will be, I believe, take 3. All right. Welcome to the shaft. All right. Now, as you can see, I'm sitting in my truck. And what we're doing here today is we're going to be heading into the mine. But the mining gods have decided it's got to rain all day. Got overcast. The clouds are low. They're actually into the mountains here. Kind of a bad day to be doing into the mine because of the wolves. You know, the wolves love this time of time when the clouds come down. They like to come out of their hiding, and next thing you know, you're working on a piece of equipment and there's a flipping wolf sitting there staring you down. And that's okay, though. You know, that's what the shaft is all about. The shaft's about mining. We didn't say it was going to be easy, did we? We didn't say that at all. All right, for all you newcomers, this is the deal. We're putting a shaft in this winter. That's why the show's called The Shaft. Welcome to the shaft. And we are going to be disruptors in the industry of mining. If you watch our show, I guess we're going to call it a show. It's the YouTube channel. We're going to document how we get from point A to point B. And that's the shaft, obviously, getting to the shaft, and how that process and how that journey progresses. Now we have an underground mine. We're got to go 190 feet down in permafrost dirt. Permafrost, for some of you that don't know it, is basically frozen dirt. All right, it's frozen. And our ground is frozen from the top down. So basically the first 2 or 3 feet is muck, but after that it's all ice. All ice. So today we're going into the mine. We're going to set up and we're going to try to run some tailings. And that's an old pile of dirt that the old timers did way back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. All right. There was a shaft that was put out there, not on our patented claim. The patented claim is where the shaft's going in on. All right. A patented claim has a pay streak going all the way through 140 acres, 300 feet wide, but it's 190 feet down. So we're going to run these tailings because we got to raise some capital. Deal is this, folks. We're broke. That's right. Burned through our capital. We need money. All right. So that's where I was talking about earlier. We're going to have a website. It's not up yet, but it's getting there. All right. We're developing it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put up 1,000 ounces for people to buy, invest into at $1,000 an ounce. Right now, gold is going at $1,700 an ounce. $1,700 an ounce. You heard me. $1,700. That means you're going to have a 30 to 40% profit margin. That's great. All right. Now you're asking yourself, well, why am I giving away gold, losing money on it? And the answer is this: we need capital, and that's what we need to do. And with COVID and everyone broke, the economy basically sucks. This is going to help you out. Precious metals, and we're here to help you, and you're here to help me. So it goes both ways, all right? And so I'm not a greedy person, to be honest with you. I just want to see this project work. We've been at it for almost 6 years. We've been watered out. We've had everything. You know what? We've made mistakes. Where it's right. We've burned through $1.7 million worth of money. You heard me right. $1.7 million. That's how much money I've invested into this property. But guess what? The property at a minimum is worth $80 million worth of gold. $80 million. That's the minimum. I hear numbers of maximum about 160, double that. I don't quite believe it. I want to say we're comfortably sitting about a 110, 120. So that's, you're right. You heard me right. 120 million is probably where we're at. If we open pitted it, we'd probably do better than that. But open pitting, oh my gosh, that's a ton of money, folks. That's just way too much money. So, and I ain't got that kind of money. So we've got a couple of ways you can help us out. One is through Patreon. You know, if you got $1 or $2, you think we're entertaining, you think you're learning something from this whole journey, and you want us to continue, throw $1 or $2 our way. It helps out. And I appreciate it. Trust me, I do. I appreciate every bit of help we can get. If you're looking at investing, though, and you want to put in that $1,000 to get that ounce of gold, then go to our website. Once we get it developed properly and get the right documentation on there for you, you can look at that and go, all right, I'm willing to do that. You know, it's a risk. Mining's a risk, folks. It's a high-risk venture. There's no doubt about it. The only guarantee I can give you is the fact that I won't quit unless I die and I'm on the wrong side of the dirt, or bottom line is we just didn't make it. I don't know, for whatever reason. God wants me to be there, we'll be there. But I'm not quitting. That's the bottom line. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit on you. I'm not going to quit on my family. I got faith in this mine. That's why I got involved in it a long time ago, because I got faith in it. We have drill logs. The drill logs indicate how much money, how much gold, I guess, is down there. All right. So we know where the gold's at. We know how much is there. We just got to get to it. That's our problem. You got to get to it. So we're shafted. That's why it's called the shaft. Welcome to the shaft. Please subscribe to our channel. Tell your friends, and let's get going. So today, as you can tell, I'm sitting in my truck here. I'm at the mine, not at the mine site. We're got to go 6 miles in, but it's raining. I'm letting the rain kind of die down for a minute or two. Then I got to gear up on my rain gear. And then we got to unload the Argo, and then we got to drive on in. And we'll try to document a little bit of that for you, so you can see what we got to doing, so we know how that's being done, so you can kind of see the road conditions. Hopefully it's not too swampy or soupy down on the flats. We call it the flats because there's about 2.5 miles of flat ground, and it's very soft. So in the summertime, we can't drive in. All right, only in the wintertime can we drive all the way into the mine, but only in the wintertime. Summertime, we got to use these Argos. Not unless we build a road, and once again, we ain't got the money to build a road. So we're shafting, and we're using a drill rig to do this with. We got a Hughes TAP 100 drill rig. It's a foundation rig, okay? This bad boy basically puts in a 6-foot hole. Now, the derrick on this thing is 70 feet long. 70 feet, you heard me right. 8-inch Kelly bar, solid steel Kelly bar. That's the thing that spins the drill, spins the bit on there. And then we have an inner Kelly on with that. So technically we're hoping to go about 140 feet down, 6-foot hole all the way down. And then we got to do the other 30 to 40 feet by hand, or we'll figure that out. And that's the interesting part. This drill rig we put together. It's taken us 2 years to get it together. We bought 2 at a fire sale. And so we could, get parts and whatnot to do this with. So hopefully this drill rig will do the job. Not unless somebody has a better idea, or you got an investor out there that says, hey man, hold on here. Let me get you some money. Let's get this project going right. And we'll go from there. Now I've had a few people that want to come in and try to do this and talk with me about it. No one's serious yet. And so I'm all about that though. If you think that you want to be part of this project on a major scale, by all means, get a hold of us. We'll see. I don't know. I'm putting everything on the table there. The bottom line is we want to get this project done. And like I said, there's plenty to go around. Plenty. All right. So without further ado, let's get geared up, and let's unload the Argo. And all right, let's take this wet trip in. That's about a 15-minute drive with the Argo going in at about 11 miles an hour. And let's see where we go with it. And then today's object is to go ahead and set up. We've got a test trommel so that we can start processing or running some dirt tomorrow. All right. So with that said, welcome to the shaft, and let's gear up. All right. Welcome to the shaft. Okay. Well, it's raining. Mining's not fun unless it's not raining, right? All right. Let's get this Argo unloaded so we can get going up that hill. Dang, this rain. What the heck, right? But hey, never said mining was easy, did we? Only thing we got to watch out for are the wolves. Flipping wolves, man. They love this weather when it's like this. They like to come out and trap you and whatnot. But hey, it's okay. I got me a surprise for them bad boys. It's called the 357, all right? But that's okay. All right, let's get this thing unloaded before we get too wet. I don't mean to make fun of this. The weather's giving us the shaft. All right, all right. I was told not to make too many shaft jokes on this whole thing. But hey, come on. Gotta have some fun. It's raining. Jeez. let's gear up again. Time to head on into the mine. Boy, you get a little bit of rain and all this ground gets soft, but more than likely I have to put the tracks on this thing tonight. The key to running an Argo is not to high center it. Now when you have tracks, it's pretty easy not to do that. But without tracks, the high center, boy, then you're in trouble. So let's hope we don't get high centered anywhere. I'm trying to stay in the middle, right on top of the center here, not inside the track groove. Looks like we're floating pretty good on top of it, so I think we're going to be okay. All right. Right here in the bog, got stuck. Had to winch out a little bit, and then the Argo died. We think we got a disconnect right here that's a problem. Turn the key on. See? So we got to tighten this up hopefully, and that'll do the trick. Let's find out. All right. Nap, it's raining. Argo died in the swamp. Yeah, we're mining. This is what it is. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, as you can hear, we got it fired up again. Battery terminal was super loose, I guess, or something, I don't know. The question is, can we get out of this thing? Better. All right, let me see what I can do about the winch cable that's underneath the tires. All right, welcome to the shaft. All right, it is raining. Cats and dogs out there. I mean, it's raining. And we're sitting in the Connex here. This is our makeshift office. And, well, I'll tell you, it took a while to get into the mine today. It's soupy. And so John is eating his lunch. Once he gets done eating his lunch, we're going to try to move this trommel out there in the rain. You heard me right, in the rain, because you know what? We're not fair weather miners anymore. No, sir. We're going to work in the rain. We're going to work in the snow. We're just going to work. That's what this is about. It's about mining. All right? It's not about weather forecasting. We don't care about the weather. So, mining. So, remember, if you like our show, and if we're entertaining enough for you, you know, send us $1 or $2. We need the help. Heck, we got to buy lunch. All right, this is the shaft, and we welcome your input. All right, I got to go. We're going to go work on this trommel. All right, talk to you later.